Look, I was watching a video, and I remember vividly when one of my favorite YouTubers said he was quitting his job and putting all his money into YouTube. This happened before the boom in digital influencers. Back then, many people had no idea that it was possible to make money on YouTube. And, well, after that video, I was only 12 at the time, and my mind went, wait a minute, you can make money just by making videos? That's awesome, I definitely want to do that. It was one of my first memories of wanting to be a YouTuber. Amazing, isn't it? Now I'm about to hit the 9,000 subscriber mark. These are the kinds of videos I was producing when I was just 14. But then, when I turned 15, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. It's a complicated disease based on inflammation of the intestine, and because it becomes inflamed, it can't process food properly. In addition, the process is accompanied by a lot of pain, a pain that resembles someone putting a knife through your stomach. It was a difficult period. I simply couldn't eat properly and ended up losing a lot of weight, going from 80 kilos to 63. I remember that number very well because it was my lowest point. For someone 1.90 meters tall, I looked like a thin, fragile stick. I could barely get out of bed, I had no energy for anything. And going to school? No way. I was really unhappy at the time. I probably would have continued playing baseball in college, but Crohn's disease completely changed my trajectory. So I decided to start a career on YouTube. It was a medium that I loved and allowed me to be creative, despite my shyness and lack of self-confidence. Videos were easier for me, and I really enjoyed doing them. Of course, I wasn't a fan of social interactions, but creating videos was different, a solitary experience of filming all day, and I got used to it. At the time, I was using a very old laptop, probably a Christmas present from my brother. I took it and started recording. I didn't know how to edit, set up the lighting or adjust the sound, but I started with what I had. The truth was that I was motivated. I had no money, no equipment, but I was motivated. I was working hard, even if I felt like nothing was working. And then things started to get better. Finally, I started earning a few dollars. I remember earning around $1,000 a month at the time, which was a big deal for me. I'd wake up, work on a video and go to bed. It was my daily routine. At the time, I was in a state of hyperactivity. My videos were crazy and took a long time to make. I remember one video where I counted to 100,000. Nobody had ever done anything like that on YouTube, it was a long count, and I did it for 40 hours. The video went viral and I got a lot of attention. It was one of my first videos to go viral, and I was shocked. And then I had a brilliant idea. I thought, if I took the money I was making from advertising and distributed it, the video would be a success. Then I could use the money from the video to create more videos and follow this cycle, where all the videos would be gaining views. I would use the brands to help people and do good things. At the time, I was very excited about the idea. When I saw the potential of it, it seemed like I had discovered the secret to success. In some of my videos, I donated more than $1 million. Of course, some people said I was crazy, but for me, it wasn't just about making money. It was about doing something unique, complex, crazy and, at the same time, doing good. I wanted to influence people and see them happy. I always believed that if you did your best and were unique, you couldn't fail. I did things that nobody else did because they were difficult and fascinating to watch. That's what drove me. And you know what? I'm still motivated today. Not just for the money, but for the greater purpose, for the love of what I do. It makes me happy to see people light up, be surprised or even cry with happiness. It's an indescribable feeling, and that's why I keep doing what I do. Money is just a consequence of all this. I have big plans for the future. I hope to earn hundreds of millions of dollars a year over the next few years and, by the time I'm 50, have billions in my account. But above all, I want to continue helping people. That's what brings me happiness. Doing incredible things in a positive way, influencing lives and making people smile. That's the real motivation behind everything I do. And it is this motivation that has allowed me to work tirelessly, day after day, year after year, to get to where I am today.